On an unrelated note, this episode is brought to you by microwaves. Microwaves, they're cool, except for what they do to your food.
Wait.
Ding!
Yeah, okay, cool.
That was me doing a microwave impression.
What happened last time?
Okay, I killed the cat demon with my words. I got fucked up real bad, though. I'm at 12 out of 28 hit points, which is, like, pretty fucking bad.
It's
Less than
great.
half. Less than half. Not good. And there's two more. Two more scouts out there.
Just out there somewhere.
I have some potions.
Romilda.
Jake.
I know. We'll have to break into those. Romilda didn't do diddly.
She hit it.
Hey, ba, ba, ba,
I thought she missed every time.
Ba, ba,
Did
ba,
she?
ba.
I don't remember.
Ba, ba,
I'm pretty sure she
ba.
missed every time.
I am the only one who hit.
Yeah.
That's all. That's.
And Engrin. Engrin hit too, and Engrin did some massive damage.
Ingrid did some upsetting damage. Yes, what happened pre-battle?
Oh, we found a dead woodcutter, and I think he was the first dead man I've ever seen.
Yeah,
And-
definitely
No.
the first,
No.
been murdered by
Yeah, because
a demon
Jake,
guy.
he was you started this series by seeing a dead man. That was like the first
Well-
thing you did.
There's a big difference between, like, a funeral and a slaughtered corpse. Granted, I guess Billy didn't die of natural causes. He got fucking ground up in a
Yeah,
mill.
he probably looked pretty bad too.
It was a unspecified mill accident, which I mean that
I guess it could have
that's
just
either
been
falling or having
I mean,
something
It
fall
could have
on
just
you
been
or
like
being-
something hitting him in the head just right.
Could have been, I suppose.
Like he could have looked still pristine.
Well, yeah, but the guy that we found did not look pristine.
No.
He looked like a ripped up old body.
Yeah, it was bad. But we baited a trap and we killed a demon, and now we're on the hunt for 2 more.
Ta-da-da-da. Used to say that everything will be okay. Da-da-da-da-da. And everybody
That show
says,
sucks.
throw your friends away.
What show is this? Wait,
Bad
that's
Friends theme. Bad.
Enemies.
All right. I want to. Okay. So I got fucked up pretty bad, but I whispered sweet nothings into the cat's ear, which killed it. I think we cut as Engrin came up to like check on us.
Yeah.
That was our last like.
I see.
Yeah.
I see how bad Thiradin looks, and I would like to remember that I have some really old potions that I think are healing potions. And I would like to roll a medicine check on them to see if it's true that they are what I
Hell
think
yeah,
they
roll me
are.
that check.
I love being given old potions that we don't know the use of.
That's why it's checking, you know?
Okay.
I got a 10.
You take out these old potions that you found in that central chamber under Grovehold.
Mm-hmm.
They're dusty. It's a small vial of murky, kind of dull red liquid that is separated into a couple different layers. But looking at it and giving one a shake and then looking as it kind of comes back together, you're fairly certain that this is a health potion. Take off the cap and sniff it, and it
I
smells like
waft.
some of the healing herbs that you're used to, though there is a little bit of an
waft.
old smell. Yeah.
I don't...
Good note. You waft.
Yeah.
You imagine it'll still be effective, but not as effective as it originally was.
I hand one to Thiradin. Drink up.
Okay. Well,
Just drink it.
and I put it to my lips and I down it.
All right, roll me a d4.
I kind of watch him kind of skeptically a little.
Oh, great. 1.
Does he look any better?
You gain 3 health back.
Oh.
Yeah, you feel like you regain some energy, and you do feel the puncture wound on your chest. The pain's numbed a little bit. Like, it still hurts, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a dull pain now.
Okay. And I kind of look at you, and I kind of just look from you down to the dead demon. Hey, make sure that's dead. Yeah?
I give it a nice stab.
Romilda is standing there looking at it kind of This is the first time she's seen a demon face to face, so she's taken aback for sure. She shakes her head, snaps out of it. Right, good work, you two.
I also drink the health potion.
Hell yeah. A D4 plus 2.
Oh, I got 6 health back.
I stand. I push myself off the ground and kind of like do a quick stretch and kind of grimace as I stretch my... I believe it was like my chest that got kind of gored.
Yeah.
And I put my hand on my hips and I take a deep breath and I go, well, good news is there's 2 more. And I look to Engrin like, fuck
I do
that.
look forward to that battle.
It's starting to get darker out, and Ramilda takes a lantern and uses Produce Flame to light it. With a wave of her hand, it lights and gives off a nice aura of light around you guys.
Nice. Let's go find the others.
If they're still alive.
Maybe we should regroup first?
Isn't that what I mean? I meant the others of our party.
Ah, okay. I thought
Our,
you meant the other of those, and she kicks
well,
at the demon.
hopefully they'll have found at least one of them.
Hopefully.
Hopefully they're safe.
And we'll
Great.
be able to...
Great.
We'll
Great.
be able to protect them if we hurry. Let's go.
Yeah, great.
So what direction did we go? Does Ramilda know? What?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ramilda was keeping track of it. Thiradin would also, due to his experience running around in woods, be able to find his way back pretty easily.
Yes.
And you guys make it back to the woodcutter's house at the edge of the forest.
All right, we've made it.
Elmford, Silva Lee, and Henry Krylan are looking around. You see that there is a grave out next to the house that has been dug and put back over.
Oh, wait. Can we have brought the demon with?
Oh, yeah.
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 That feels like something we should do.
Let's roll a group athletics check.
Well, I mean, alternatively, I would just like to take its stone.
Yeah, okay. Let's cut back then real fast to
Yeah.
you guys are standing over it.
So
Time
Romilda
warp.
kicks it. Romilda kicks it, and I kind of walk over, and I kind of reach into its guts, and I'm kind of squirmy, but I pull out its nice demon stone.
Yeah, on the inside it's all wires and servos and just machinery. There is like machine lube and stuff like that, but it's not like it's blood. There's no like
blood.
alien android milk tubes going on in there.
It's blood.
But you find the stone in a similar way to that first demon you found. There's lots of wires that go and attach to it, and you tear it out. It's a small gray-blue stone.
Ooh. So I want to carry it and bring it back.
I have it, and it's mine.
No, the whole beast.
Oh, the whole creature.
Zarin will want to study this.
Oh, great.
I preemptively rolled athletics because you briefly asked us to. And I don't have good news. I have bad news. I rolled a 1, but that is a mod 6. So...
Yeah, you hoist it up onto your shoulders, and you guys can get going. For the first, couple minutes, you're keeping up, but the forest is thick, and there's lots of undergrowth, and the ground's all uneven, and you're tired from fighting it. And it's also, it's pretty big, and kind of a weird, awkward thing to carry. So your guys' pace is slowed down quite a bit, as you keep on needing to stop and rest for a second before carrying on.
If I drink some frogade, would that help?
No.
I'm gonna try still.
Okay. I mean, you'll feel better. It does not quicken the pace, though.
You need some help there, Engrin?
Yeah, we can...
Deja vu. But backwards. Remember?
Backwards vu.
The deer.
Backwards vu.
The deer, Jake?
Mm-hmm. What a throwback.
Yeah.
Long time ago at this point. A whole week.
So did the demons have meat?
No, I don't think so, right?
Nah, they're all machinery.
Ingrid
Full
wonders to
robot.
himself, digging his hand into the depths of the corpse, trying to pull out some protein to better improve his results.
Yeah, oh god. All you pull out is, you could pull out some wires. like everything else is going to be bolted down well. You can get like a little bit of machine lube on your fingers. It's clear and slick and kind of gets everywhere.
Hard to get off.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so we go back to Elmford.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys make it out of the forest. A fair bit of time's passed at this point, but by the light of the lantern, you guys get there. It looks like they've pretty much stopped searching at this point, and they're kind of standing on lookout, but it doesn't look like they're like actively looking. And you can see that there's a grave that's been dug and recovered over. Presumably, the woodcutter is buried there.
Oh, good. You're all not dead.
Elmford looks over. Actually, they all look over when you guys emerge.
Did you manage to kill any?
No, but it looks like you were successful.
Aye.
Throw that down here.
Oh, good. So there's still 2 more. Still 2 more out there. That's great. Great news, everyone.
We can take
That's
them.
wonderful.
I think they'll attack if we're alone, but they won't attack if we're in a group. We tricked this one into thinking we were alone.
That's a good thought.
Perhaps.
Might just have a chance yet. He gives you a pat on the shoulder with his mechanical arm.
Still 2. Still 2 left.
Perhaps we,
They're likely either far from here at this point or watching us now.
Great.
I don't know why, but I believe you.
Great.
Can I roll a perception to try to see
Yeah,
if I could see them watching?
go ahead.
Ho ho! All right, so we got a nat 20. So the second roll was a 1, and the third roll was a 20.
What's it with your mod?
It's 23. Yeah.
Hotness.
Yeah.
You are scanning the tree line surrounding the area, and you see a glint from the lantern light up in the treetops above. A glint that you surmise is the lens on its front-facing sensors.
I give Thiradin the look. The I see it look.
And I kind of look at him, like trying to decipher his look.
I glance up at the tree line where I see the glint.
Okay, and I kind of follow his gaze.
Elmford is going to also turn and look, and with that everybody's kind of looking over there. And as you look back, you don't see anything there anymore.
Okay, nothing,
damn it.
Nothing there, bud.
I saw it, I swear.
Yeah, okay, sure you did. I'm sure it's halfway across the country now, murdering and slaughtering innocent people as it goes. Yay!
I don't like this.
Well,
It was there. I saw it.
Okay.
I saw its eye.
Yeah, okay. I believe you, I guess. I don't know. I need a drink, and I realize that my flask is empty.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk into the woodcutter's house, and I start kind of searching for booze. Just giving it a once-over, looking for any of that.
Roll me an investigation.
All right, that's a 12.
You're searching around. You don't see it anywhere immediately. You start going through cupboards, and as you're looking, Romilda steps in. Come on, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, nope, you're right. And I keep searching.
Thiradin.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
You don't...
I'm not even looking at her. I'm still rummaging through his, I don't know, I guess his cupboards and stuff, looking for just anything that I can slurp down real quick.
Oh, slurp. The most appealing of drinking
What can I say?
onomatopoeias.
What can I say?
Thiradin, you just killed a demon. And, you...
And if that doesn't deserve a drink, I don't know what does. No, don't worry. I'll be right out. I won't be long. I'm sure that this guy's got something hidden around, and then we can go out and we can kill more demons until we die, and then it'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great. Let's see. And I kind of start just kind of pulling stuff out of his shelves onto the ground, looking for all of his food. Just kind of getting a bit more frantic as I search. And then with that 12, do I find anything?
You do not.
So then I kind of stop. I take a breath. I look down at all the stuff that I threw to the ground. I take a deep breath, and then I just kind of close the cabinets and kind of give Romilda a shrug.
She's not there anymore.
Great. And I kind of give myself a shrug. say, well, you get your wish, I guess. There you go. And I kind of head outside.
As that was going on, I would like to turn to Elmfort and say, we can't let him get away, and start moving towards where I saw him.
Elmfort's going to put a hand on your shoulder to try to stop you. Hold on.
Why? We might not get another chance. These things are ruthless. We can't let them get away.
If it knows that you know it's there, it's gonna be out of here. It probably was gonna track us back, but I don't think we gotta worry about that now.
What do you mean?
They're scouts, I told you. They're here to gather information. They're
Well, we
bad,
can't-
but
We shouldn't let them relay the information.
that's true. Why? Why do you think they would have gone back to their pod?
Maybe they have Well, I really don't know. I don't know what function it serves.
Exactly. We need more info on these things. I think taking this and anything we can get from its pod back to our people and letting them work on it might help give us a plan of attack.
I couldn't find anything in the pod when I was there.
Oh, yeah, you had your one.
I rolled bad, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we'd be able to get it back with us?
If we had a very large beast.
We could maybe go back to that farm and get some horses and ropes, though it's in the forest. Alright. Plan B. I say we go back there and do whatever we can to make sure that whatever they wanted from it is unachievable.
Didn't they come from the pod, though?
Yeah, but there's no point for a scout to just hang out at their landing site. The fact that they returned there means that they must have needed something.
Hey, what are we all talking about? I say as I kind of come walking out of the shed. Hey, Elmford.
Yeah.
And I kind of walk over, completely interrupting their little powwow.
Thiradin.
You don't happen to have any whiskey on you, do you?
No.
Okay.
I'm nearly 200 years. Well, actually, I'm. What would I be like?
You're
300.
old. You're old. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
But okay. All right.
Thiradin, an innocent man is dead, and we have the chance to avenge him. Stop drinking.
I will consider it. I walk over to Silva Lee.
Yeah, she's standing there, just watching out after Engrin spotting one.
I don't think. Hey, hello. Hey. We've never really talked before. How are you? I know that you're good with your sword. I don't know how you are with your words, though.
I gotta admit, I'm pretty on edge at the moment.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, huh? Hey, quick question.
Yeah?
You don't
Oh my god.
God damn
have
it.
any, alcohol on you, though, do you? It's for a trap that I'm setting.
Roll me a deception.
Okay.
It's for a trap that I'm saying. Unless you want to roll some other kind of social.
No,
Stat.
I rolled a 17 plus 7. What is that, 20, 24? 24.
You have a +7?
Yeah.
God damn.
Bard,
Bard,
man.
motherfucker.
What? Oh, yeah. For sure. Here. And she takes out a little, she has a wine flask that she hands to you.
Silva, the
How is
people-
this supposed to help us catch them, though?
Well, it's kind of a convoluted plan. I will be honest with you. And I kind of take the wine flask, and I say, I think it will be better if you see it in practice.
Okay.
Great. Thank you so much, though. This is really going to help. And then I kind of turn on my heels, and then I kind of turn back, and I say, I like you. You're great. And then I kind of walk over to Elmford and Engrin again. This time, while uncorking the wine flask and taking a drink.
Thanks.
All part of the plan, Silva. And I walk over to Engrin and Elmford.
Yeah,
Thiradin, be
returns.
serious.
I am serious.
Okay, well then come help me kill this other demon. Let's go.
Elmford, is that a good idea?
I mean, if you could catch up to it, but they're a lot faster than us.
Can we catch up to it?
I don't think so. They can outrun most things. Some horses.
So our best plan of attack is to either hunker down here, right? Or maybe, we could head back to the safety of Greymont. Maybe that's what we could do, huh?
Mildo pipes up. I think we need to take back anything we can for people in the lab to tear apart and look at and see what we can learn. We need more info, and we don't have a lot on our side at the moment.
But what of the people of this village?
Well, I think...
We can't just leave them at the mercy of 2 demons. They won't stand a chance.
From the info that they were telling us, and the spotting of the landings, they're probably here to scout much larger areas than just this immediate zone.
I hate to say it, but if what Elmford says is true, and by all means at this point, I unfortunately believe that it's true, and I take a drink. Civilian casualties are... They're kind of unavoidable. So...
Shouldn't we try to prevent as many as we can?
Yes, of course. But we should also be smart and not run into situations that we can't handle.
But we easily dispatched the first one. We can take the other 2, especially with all 6 of us.
Engrin, you easily dispatched the first one. I got hurt pretty bad.
You landed the killing blow.
It doesn't matter that I landed the killing blow. It still could have killed me or Romilda. And if left with enough time, it could have killed you too. So I don't know if we should be running off into the woods, risking our lives.
I'm going to be honest, Engrin. I think Thiradin might be right here. I think all 6 of us together, we could take another one. Another 2, though? I don't think that's that realistic.
And even with all 6 of us...
You don't believe in yourself?
I believe in me, but, look at that thing.
Engrin, I think from a moral standpoint, you're right. Unfortunately, morality doesn't really exist. And I kind of point to the big cat demon, and I kind of shrug. I don't think we're really equipped to deal with this right now. But I'd be willing to stay the night here if that would make you feel better, and maybe draw them out. But I do want to say that is like a last thing, like last resort. Like if this is something that you absolutely won't bend on, fine, I'll hide out in the goddamn hunter's woodcutter's hut, and I kind of realize that maybe I'm not like making the most sense now. And I kind of turn back and I say, "Hey, Silva, this is good shit.
Yeah?
Good shit."
Oh, thanks. Is the plan going good?
It's going great, Silva. You're great. Hey, Silva.
Well,
A+.
What do you think?
She gives you a thumbs up.
Finger bows.
Yeah, I don't want to die. I say we go back. I take it back. I don't want to stay here. I want to go home where it's nice and safe. And then I say home and I realize we can't go home. I want to go back to Greymont where it's nice and safe and warm and comfortable, and there's no demons there to our knowledge.
Look, we can warn the farmers nearby on our way back. Hell, we can even offer them accommodations in Greymont. But it's night, and it's only going to get darker, and we're only going to get more tired. I think we need to start doing whatever we're going to do soon. Elmford gives her a nod like, good call.
Okay. I'm not happy about it, though.
I suppose the woodcutter won't be needing that card anymore. Henry, you and Engrin get the body up into the cart. We need to get out of here.
And I lift up the wine flask and kind of like agreeance, like, yes, tally ho, and I take a long drink. I actually think I finish it with just a long. Or I guess how full is it? I guess is the question.
You can finish it. It's not a big wine flask.
Yeah, so I finish it off, and I kind of walk over to Silva, and I say, hey, unfortunately, because we're going, plan's not going to happen this time, but I think it's beneficial to keep wine on you, just in case.
Roll me a deception with disadvantage.
All right, first roll. Okay, 15. 4. So that's 4 plus 7, 11.
Well, she rolled a 4, and she doesn't have a +7. So
You stupid motherfucker, Silva. Silva's my favorite NPC in the whole game.
God damn it. You're just going to find bartenders everywhere.
Uh-huh.
if you can't find a bartender, make a bartender out of a friend.
So hopefully next time we're out in the field, God forbid if we're out in the field again, we can try my plan. But just make sure you have wine on you, okay?
Oh,
and maybe spread that word.
Maybe
spread word. Maybe spread the word too. That wine helps defeat the demons.
That's too far. She's not gonna believe that
like,
wine
not like
helps
okay.
the-
Obviously, it's not like obviously the wine doesn't like kill the demons, but it's when people get injured, and I kind of point to my wound, which is now I think starting to kind of heal because of the healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
It helps them. It helps me. You're great, Silva, and I hand her the flask, and I kind of start walking away.
Okay.
And I kind of give her like a wave as I walk away, like a behind my back, like, all right.
Oh, well, bye. You don't hear that as you're already just gone.
Ingrin's like kicking the dirt and like moping.
At this point, I kind of walk over to Engrin, and I kind of slap him on the shoulder. Hey, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I know that this isn't what you wanted, but I think in the long run, it'll be for the best. Maybe. Probably.
We'll see about that.
I just don't know if we can take him.
You are all able to rig up the cart, and on your way back to Greymont, inform the farmers, bring those who want to come along, and return back to the castle and its safety. So, when you get back, Engrin, you and Henry can bring the body up through all the winding halls and corridors and staircases and whatnot to that oval room that you had originally met all these fine folk in. You're led to the door right across from the entrance from the hallway. Through it, there is a short hallway with a tall red door at one end. Both sides of the hall have one door. They've got tall, thin windows running the length of the hall. On the left side, you can see a clean surgical bay that is like, it's the medieval equivalent of surgical bay, but
Nice porous stone slab.
it's ceramic tiling.
Ooh.
It's good.
Nice.
It's like better than your standard medieval. I mean, this is the place where they had a dude who was like in stasis, so they've got a level of technology, but it's still like you know, it's not modern medical stuff. But there's an operation table in the center and several small metal tables on wheels spaced around it. And at the back of the room, there is a steel obelisk that, Engrin, when you see it, you think of that central machine that was underneath Grovehold that was attached to the mill. And Thiradin, when you see it, you recognize that it matches the one that you saw Elmford attached to in your dream state.
Wait, does that mean... I guess this is out of game because Engrin wouldn't realize it, but does that mean there's someone in stasis under Grovehold? No response?
I mean, I can't yes or no that one.
Listeners, there's going to be a poll below. The question is, do you think there's someone frozen in stasis underneath Grovehold? Yes or no?
Is it my great-grandmother? My great
yeah,
great 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 great.
Let us know on Twitter at the storynet_pod. But bam.
I'll also post it in the RuneScape Lumberjack Guild. I know you guys all subbed to that.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you go back to when John first plugged it, I mean, there's a link. Hell, I don't know if the link might be here. It might not. That's up to Steve.
I can say it again if we want.
Nope. Let's play the game.
Let's play the game. On the right side of the hall, through the windows, you can see a room with several long tables covered in electrical components and dismantled demons. A crew of 5 techs appear to be discussing something over one of the tables. There's also several books laying about that look similar to the books that you had seen in that library, Thiradin.
Yeah, hey, I recognize these.
Wait, you guys already had multiple demons? Where did these ones come from?
From the first war. How do you think we built my arm?
These are old.
Come on, I'll introduce you. And she opens the door into that room and steps through. The group turns and looks at you guys. A short, thin man that you guys recognize from... He was in the planning room when you guys were all discussing the landings, but he didn't say anything. He just stood there and listened and watched and nodded along. He blinks a lot, a lot, and just kind of has a somewhat speculative or confused kind of look on his face all the time. He approaches and seems more interested in the demon that you're hauling than you.
Hi, I'm Engrin Ai. This is Thiradin. We're new in town.
New in town, yeah, okay.
Hi, Ossran Russo. He holds out a hand.
I shake. How do you spell Sarin?
Sarin.
Got it. Is he the only one?
No, there's a bunch of other techs, but they don't introduce themselves. They just kind of fall back, and he motions to them wordlessly, just kind of waving his hand back and forth to clear off a table, and they start moving everything. Set it down over here.
So there's a bunch of dead demons in the room, correct?
Yeah, they're all dismantled and very, there's just, chunks of them. It looks like they've been studying them.
Yeah, so I'm going to walk over to one of the tables. Do they, by chance, have, the same species of demon that we fought originally?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to walk over to that table, and I'm going to, pick up its head, or, whatever parts of its head I recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of, pick it up, and I go, hey, Engrin, look!
Oh, that brings me back.
And I kind of, start shaking it. To see if I hear anything within its dome, and then I just kind of throw it back down on the table, and I kind of look around.
Yeah, it thuds down. It's heavy. You see Sarin is staring at you wide-eyed, just kind of in disbelief.
Oh, hey,
yeah, that's very old.
Oh yeah,
don't do that.
I mean,
please.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't know I was doing anything. You see, we killed one of these. So.
We did. That was the first demon that landed down here. It looked like that one.
Well, that we know of. The first demon that landed.
No, it was probably the first one since the war.
We don't know that.
We're pretty sure.
Out near Row, right?
Yep, between Grovehold and Row.
That's too far to collect.
Yeah, this one looks like shit, though.
We know some people down there. We could probably pull a few strings.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. And he looks at Ramilda, and she's kind of taken aback. Yeah, we can have some people.
I still haven't gotten to see that the birds, the hawks.
Okay. Still going on about the hawks.
What? Oh, yeah, you haven't seen the aviary? Yeah, we can. That can happen.
Anyway, Magic Man, and I kind of give him a finger bow as I walk over.
Wait, you guys can do magic?
No, I just...
Oh, that's not my department. That's Black Castle. They do the magic. We do the technology.
Okay, technology.
I
thought the demons were magic.
I have theories about that. I mean, there's obviously magic involved, but there's a lot we don't know yet, but we will.
Right. Well, we brought you this thing. You got that? Great. Engrin? Who's all in the room that I know? Is Elmford there?
Ramilda and Elmford and Henry, though we haven't really had much interaction with Henry. He's just kind of standing around.
All right. You guys got this from here. I have business to attend to.
Actually,
Yeah, me too.
there's some things.
I have to go see the Hawks.
Yeah, I have to go see a man about a hawk too. And I kind of look at Engrin like, are you doing a euphemism as well?
No, when Engrin finds out that they don't do magic in there, he's just like kind of disinterested.
And I'm disinterested because this is nerd shit.
Not wrong. Right. Well, actually, I would like to us all to return to the planning room and discuss what we do next. Though it's been, you know what? It's been a long day. We can save this for tomorrow.
Shouldn't we send a hawk down to Row and for Sarin so they can bring?
Will somebody please go show Engrin a goddamn hawk, please?
Bring the body of that demon up here for us.
The boy wants to see a hawk.
Henry, why don't you? Well, they'll. Hold on. Let me search up the sleep cycle of hawks.
I mean, they don't need to be awake. Come on.
I mean, they're hawks. I don't know, man.
They don't need to be awake.
When do hawks sleep?
I think that they sleep at night.
Yes, hawks do sleep at night, but they are light sleepers.
In other non-helpful news, I finished my pizza.
Thanks,
Hell
God.
yeah. That is helpful news because I mean, I did forget you were eating pizza, but
See?
it does
I'm
give
good.
me relief.
I'm good.
All right, I'll wait to hear what Steve has to say.
All right, you guys are all going to show Engrin a hawk. I have to go talk to a man about a hawk. Wink. I give Engrin a wink.
I don't know what that means.
So this is great. This is great. I'm glad we can wrap this up, put a little bow on it. Maybe tomorrow.
It's been a big night.
It has been a big night.
We can meet in the morning. You know,
We
we'll
need
get
to do
gathered
things
for
as
them.
fast as possible so we can take care of this demon problem. The longer we
Agreed,
let
but-
demons roam the lands, the more innocent people will die.
And like as he's talking, I slip out the door, like without even.
Yeah,
and
roll me a stealth to get out.
Oh,
of
I'm
there.
not being stealthy. I am just.
okay.
I'm
you're
letting
just
it be
leaving.
known that I'm leaving.
Engrin, you see Ramilda see Thiradin leave, and she looks kind of exasperated, but she doesn't say anything, and then she puts a hand on your shoulder. Engrin, I agree, but we're tired. It's been a long day. The 8 hours it'll take for us to sleep are not going to change anything. Not today. We can meet in the morning, and you know what? Before we meet, we can have you brought to the aviary, and they'll be able to send out a hawk.
All right, fine, but only because I don't know where the aviary is.
Right. Well, I'll let you go get some rest.
On it, Captain. What's her rank? Her rank is like a lot higher than Captain,
Yeah,
right?
she's like the leader of the
Regent.
entire town.
Or
Regent.
like,
On it,
yeah,
Regent. That's what I say. I don't think.
Lord Regent.
Lord Regent works. Yeah, Lord Regent sounds better than just Regent.
Ma'am? Sir?
Yeah, probably ma'am or sir or whatever.
My liege.
My liege. Ooh.
No, you have not sworn any
No,
allegiance.
yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't.
Shouldn't she swear allegiance to you, Jake?
We'll get there.
You've got to like be worthy of people swearing lands and titles to you before.
Well, not really. I mean, like.
Okay, you have to at least like not be running away from the throne.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I mean,
you
there have
gotta,
been some shit kings in the past, and I'm willing to be another one.
Do you have any bastard children?
Not that I know of, but I
No,
mean,
I feel like you would know if you did.
because we grew up in a town of 300 people.
500 people.
Okay, I'm gonna hurry back to my room, and I'm just gonna like kind of ignore anyone who I see until I get to my room, and then I close the door and I kind of lean up against it, and I think I start to cry, and I kind of try to like wipe the tears away, but they won't stop. And then I walk over to my backpack, I open it up, and I get out the keg, the travel keg. And I basically just pop the cork off and start drinking from it until I forget everything. And then I go to bed.
Very, very fun and good and healthy.
I go to my room and do my nightly calisthenics and make a batch of frog aid. I'd like to roll a medicine check. Hopefully I've gotten better. Oh, I got an 8. I got an 8.
Tonight's batch, suboptimal.
Damn.
You try some new things, they don't work. The good news is you know those things don't work now.
I pour it
So-
out the window in frustration and then go to sleep.
You hear as it splats onto one of the rooftops below.
Hey!
And I spend probably a couple hours just staring at the ceiling, trying to get comfortable, unable to really calm my mind down enough to sleep. But eventually, the exhaustion catches up to me.
In the morning,
Oh, we can roll a hit die because it's a short rest.
yeah, you guys can heal some.
I'm at max health.
Very nice. Thiradin, would you like to expend a hit die?
Yeah, I would. I got an 8. I'm at 23 now out of 28.
Hell yeah. You wake up
I imagine, I
feeling better.
feel like shit.
I
But
mean, you feel
but,
like shit, but your
my
wounds are better.
feel better. Yeah.
All the pain is in your head now and not your chest.
Yeah, and I kind of wipe away, whatever tears there were when I fell asleep. And I kind of wake up, and I roll my neck, and I go over, and I I get dressed, and I fill up my flask for the day, and kind of accept that I have to go sit through a boring meeting now.
Yeah, as you're getting ready, so you have a moment where you see the empty training yard outside. Engrin, you feel very good this morning. If you went near your window, which you don't necessarily have to do, you would notice that there is a odd smell, maybe, like some kind of herby smell, but baking in the sunlight. That's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm not going to worry about it.
It's probably not causing any property damage.
Nah. Thiradin, did you need to see a man about a hawk?
Oh, well, that was... Yeah, did we manage to... Do we have, somebody who comes by and, knocks on our door every morning? Like a wake-up call?
Is it Henry?
Yeah, we'll say Henry does it. And
Nice.
Henry comes knocking on your door.
Oh, hey, good morning, Henry.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I love how Thiradin's naked in bed,
Yeah.
the sheets are falling off and his hair looks terrible.
Yeah.
And Henry opens my door and I'm doing jumping jacks in full armor already.
At it again, I see.
Of course. Every time is a good time to train.
That sounds exhausting.
So, where's this aviary?
Come along, I'll show you.
Are you gonna go see the birds?
Yeah, Thiradin, you coming with?
It's really a sight to see.
Okay, fine. One moment, please. And I kind of stick my finger up, and then I run back into my room, and I kind of shut the door, and I open up the window, and I puke out of it.
Yeah. You puke down on one of the rooftops of the castle below. Just a lot of damage happening. Just,
I wipe my mouth, and then I realize that I kind of have this that sick taste. So I take a swig of my whiskey to kind of sanitize my mouth.
naturally.
Mm-hmm. And then I kind of walk over to the door and I open it up and I say, "All right, good to go. Let's get a mosey in."
You guys, Henry, Engrin definitely heard you vomit.
Yeah, but
Henry
I'm not
looks,
acknowledging it.
kind of distressed,
out-
but doesn't say anything. He's giving like a smile.
I pull out tum root. Chew on this.
Great, thank you. And I take it and I say, wild night at the pub last night, let me tell you. And I take a bite. Oh,
It tastes powdery and fruity.
great.
Tum root.
Yeah, wild
good.
night last night. You should have been there, Henry. I met a girl who you would have loved. Anyway, birds.
Right this way. And Henry turns and leads you guys to a different tower. This one is quite tall. At the top, there's an aviary. Lots of roosts sit about. Hawks are there. There's like the part you guys enter into is a circular center room that's like cage lined with doors so you can get to the hawks, but so that you're not just at the mercy of a bunch of hawks.
Wait, these are hawks?
Scary.
Yeah,
Yep, these are hawks.
They look like cool birds.
No, I
They're
saw one of
pretty cool
these. I
birds.
saw one of these yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
In the woods.
They're always coming and going. There are, of course, natural hawks out about. Well, wild hawks out and about.
So,
But these
this
ones have been
is
trained to deliver
anticlimactic.
mail.
so what kind of magic do they do?
They don't. I mean, I don't think it's magic, but they can fly.
Wait, these are just regular birds? I thought
Well, trained birds.
they were magic.
No.
What?
I mean, it takes quite a bit of work
What?
to train them.
You're
And
kidding, right?
And I
can't believe I've been led along like this.
I take my hand and I do like the mute gesture towards Henry.
I just now find out that hawks aren't even
And I
magic.
start-
What is this crap?
I start
They're just-
patting Engrin on the back. Yeah, that's rough,
They're
bud.
cool birds, but like
That's rough, buddy.
I wanted to see some magic
I know.
bird. How
I
do
know.
they get messages to people?
Can we? You're
the-
angering. Can we calm down? You're angering the hawks.
Oh, are they dangerous? They can't do any magic.
They have knife-like beaks, but they're wonderful and well-trained, and we're gonna just go back down to the chambers where they
All right,
won't hear us screaming.
Can we send a hawk to somebody in row?
Yes. Yeah, you guys can send off a hawk to what resident
Cecil.
of Row would you Cecil?
Yeah, because we
All
want
right.
him to bring the body.
Let me take a note.
Ingrid was so excited to be able to like send Fran back with the hawk and like, personally delivered a message. Or like maybe a portal or some shit. Hawk just turns out to be a bird.
Man, when the hawk isn't like an acronym for some kind of magic bullshit. That would have been fun though, huh? But that has too much of like a Harry Potter feel, I feel like.
Yeah. And we do not like Harry Potter in this house.
No, we do not. Any other freak out about hawks you would like to do before
No,
the
I
meeting?
think that was enough.
All right.
I think I got the point across.
You guys can have a breakfast in one of the dining rooms of the castle.
Oh, I don't have an appetite.
Yeah, between bites, I'm like, fucking hawks aren't even magic, stupid fucking fuck. And Ingrid does not swear, too.
Yeah, Henry looks like a tour guide that his tour has gone sour and south and everybody's angry and he doesn't know how to fix that. All of his usual facts and tidbits are just not working at all.
It's nothing against Henry. It's all the hawk's fault,
It's Henry's fault.
Yeah. But Henry's, he's used to, he introduces people to hawks or whatever.
That's his
The House of
primary.
Brad Pitt or whatever. And people are like, ooh,
His job description is his hawk introducer.
Look, the troops of Greymont are not used to being troops. They're just like, I mean, there's bandits and monsters that have to be dealt with, but they're not like Henry can fight. He went out with you guys. You'll see. You'll all see someday.
Oh?
Oh, but yeah, back when you guys post breakfast get to the war room, Ramilda and Engrin are there. They're talking over options when you guys walk in. Good morning.
Good morning. And I kind of walk over to an empty chair and I slouch down into it.
Hi, everyone.
So, what's the gossip? What are we
Right,
all talking
so-
about?
We're discussing what we need to do next, where we should go.
No, you guys are still on that.
Look, there's a war coming, and we need to get ready. Don't know if you've noticed,
No, you guys have made it painfully clear.
but we don't. Look, we got more than most places, but we can't do this alone.
Have you invited Dorman to join in the fight?
Dorman would, of course, be welcome.
I think he's talking more on a national level.
Yeah, we need allies. We need people, and we need resources. And
Well, you already have allies? Aren't you the regent of
yeah,
this
I mean,
place?
we have
Isn't it
good
one of
relations
the-
with Janswick.
Isn't it one of the larger cities of the realm?
Yes, we're sizable, but I mean, things have been fractured ever since the fall of the Empire, and quite frankly, if we claim that there's demons coming and everybody needs to bring up arms, that
It'll freak everyone
we can't
out.
just make that call by ourselves.
But we can prove it.
Yeah, and so we need to do that. I guess from what we've talked over, which I'm open to more suggestions, of course, on plan of action, but looking over what we know so far, I think we should consider going to Janswick and speaking to them, talking to the council about unifying all the towns. Or, of
Janswick,
course,
that's quite the trek, isn't it?
I mean, it's a journey, but what other option do we have? It takes time to get anywhere.
No, I understand, but that's actually in the opposite direction of where I'm going.
Well, we did also discuss returning back to Grovehold, searching for something to help us. Surely.
We have more stones of power.
Yes, you showed me. We're going to need more than those few if we're going to make this work, which is why I think Grovehold or Blackcastle might be a good bet.
Hey, Elmford.
Yes.
You ever been to Root Hollow?
Can't say I have.
Huh. I guess the royal family used to vacation there, if you'll believe that. There's this odd room that Engrin and that I managed to open up back in Root Hollow. Weird stones that moved around when you spoke. Does that ring any bells?
It turned into the words that you were saying. It's crazy. It's pretty cool.
He looks at Romilda kind of confused and then looks over at one of the various aides around and they give
Cooler than
we
Hawks.
don't know about that.
Cooler than Hawks, for sure.
Well, I guess it must not be important then if you haven't heard of it. So just pretend
to
I
be
didn't
honest,
say
I
anything.
mean, I was always more of a warrior than keeping track of all of our weaponry and imperial secrets. That was always more Blackcastle's role in things. They developed weapons.
So why don't we go to
research into
Black?
magic.
Well, not us. And I kind of. Why don't you go to Blackcastle then, and maybe they can help you out?
It's definitely an option on the table, worth discussing.
Great. Well, then I think you guys have your game plan. Look at you. That means that we're probably good to go, right?
Yeah, we can definitely go with them.
No, Thiradin's right. If you want to go Thiradin, you may.
Engrin?
Yeah, we want to come with you.
She gives you a nod, like, I know, to you, and but good, reassuring,
Okay.
and looks back at you, Thiradin.
Fine.
Nice. I did it.
Ha ha! Got him!
Engrin, if
It was
Engrin wants
sly.
to tag along for a while, I will too. But I'm gonna need a few things first.
I mean, we'll have
Guys.
provisions.
Well, I'm talking back in the forest yesterday. I got hurt pretty bad, and I feel like a big part of that is the armor that I have. It's not really my speed. Plus, it doesn't fit very well. You guys are, a castle. You guys got arms and armaments and armor, right?
Yeah, we can get something put together. Most
Great.
definitely.
Great. Well, in that case, I defer to Engrin, and I kind of sit back in my chair, not really listening to them as they continue.
All right, then.
So, Janwick, Blackcastle, or Grovehold is the...
Yeah, unless there's someplace else that you guys have, I don't know, anything you know that would lead us somewhere else. But as far as I know, those are, I think, our best bets.
I kind of actually want to talk to Dorman about this.
Oh,
Because in my dream, the terrain that we were in, I'm just wondering if Dorman would know where we were in that dream.
in your dream?
Mm-hmm.
She looks over to, like, between everybody else around. You met Dorman in a dream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like how I met Elmford in a dream.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Is that rare?
It happened to us on the same night, so I figured it was just kind of a normal thing when you become magic.
I thought it might have been bad moonshine, but
I don't know. I guess that's not really my area of study. But
You were asleep for a long time, Alfred. What do you think about dreams?
I didn't really. Well, I dreamt and I never put much faith in dreams. You know.
Honestly, I don't believe you, Elmford. That was not convincing. It sounds like you had some really strange experienes
Albert
during that
spent
time.
like almost 300 years in a medically induced coma. I don't know what that would be like. I think it would be unpleasant after a while. He has like a long stare into the floor for a second. Right. And looks over at Romelda. Right. Why don't you go speak to Dorman? We'll break for the moment. Yeah, I'll see what I'll go check in on Ossran, see if he's found anything out.
Oh, you can tell him I sent a hawk to Ro.
Excellent. I'm sure he'll be elated. Well, as elated as he gets. You can make your way to Dorman's. Thiradin, what are you up to this
I'm
time
gonna
period?
stay behind with Elmford.
Oh,
that's weird.
I'm into it though.
What's
It's
he got
surprising.
planned? What are you scheming about?
Hey, Elmford.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
So I've been thinking a lot about what you told me, and while I don't have any want, or at least I don't think I do. I don't. What were we like? Not we, but my family, my old family, old. You know what I mean? What were we like? Back before we all became weird hermits.
Well, when I was growing up, when I was a younger man back before the war, your ancestors were good rulers. They held the empire together. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows all the time, but things were good. Life was pretty fair, and they did the duty as needed to be done. When the war came, honestly, I always thought they fought till the end, until you guys showed up. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, it seems like at some point the Ossias became the Ossrans, and with that, a lot of that valor kind of disappeared. I guess, are we necessary for this? Because I know you're saying, oh, we need to stick together and work together, but I just don't know how I can help.
From what I hear, you guys wouldn't even have stones if it wasn't for you.
Well,
or that bow, or your weird stone shifting room. It seems to me that, look, I'm not saying you've got to lead armies, or though you might grow into it, you might surprise yourself. Even if they did end up running away in the end, your ancestors, they did good in the war. The war wasn't quick at all. It lasted over a decade. It was tiring. But, we held out. We never would have done that without your family.
So I guess what I'm trying to say, and don't tell Engrin about this, but can you help me be more of an Ossia and less of an Ossran?
I thought you would never ask.
Ah, great.
All right, yeah. I can do that.
I mean,
Show
and
you a few things.
I'm not a good student. I'll preface. You can ask Ingrin's dad. But
something about that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, well, okay, that's a bit rude. That's, unnecessary. I can make fun of myself. It doesn't matter. Look, I am willing to try for Engrin, but I am going to need help. And Romilda has kind of shown me, I roll my eyes, some basics, but I think having somebody who knew what the Ossias were like could really help me. So there it is. I need help.
He gives you a kind of stern, kind of excited, like a little bit of a proud nod. I'll be there for you. Now, why don't we get you outfitted in something a little sturdier?
Okay, great. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. I feel like I'm going to vomit. I feel like I'm going to throw up. No, I'm okay. Wait.
One of the aides rushes over with a wastebasket.
No. And I kind of motion him away. Right. All right. New beginnings. And I kind of stick my fingers up in the air in kind of like a victory, and then realize that looks really stupid, so I kind of take him back down and like put him behind my head and just kind of like stretch a bit. Okay.
We thought Engrin was the anime character all along.
Thank you. And don't tell Romilda or Engrin about this. Or I don't know, you can. I don't care. I don't care. Just don't
Don't worry. I got you.
Okay. Thanks. All right. I finger bow and I kind of like awkwardly kind of shuffle away, like, and then I Oh wait, do you want to start now or do you want to start? You know what? Maybe we start. Your call. How does it work?
We'll go get you measured and fitted. And,
oh right.
I mean, don't have to make it.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think would be good? Like I don't know. This is something we can talk about in later. I don't want to take up any more of your time. We have a we have a
all right, come along.
Okay, and you
gotta learn when to quit when you're ahead.
Okay, great, and I let Elmford lead me away.
Right, Engrin and Dorman. Da-da-da-da.
KISSING. First came training, then came more training.
I feel like Dorman isn't over his husband.
Oh, no, right. Dorman can't love again.
I've definitely been getting that vibe.
Not at the moment, at the very least. But no, he's a shell of a man and all
Dorman
that.
Sensei, don't you think I'm kawaii desu?
Jake
says, no, not good. Not
no,
good. Okay,
bad.
Okay.
I brought the white out.
Okay, good. Please just erase Jake. So you.
Yeah, I'd like to show up. I would like to poof into his house.
You show up at his door after walking there,
and knock.
You can definitely think about how you got to learn how to teleport at some point.
It'd be so cool. I would love to be able to do that. Can wild magic barbarians do that?
I don't know. I would have to look into it. I mean, there's got to be a way we can get you a teleportation somewhere somehow. But for the moment, God, we're just gonna get you all the Naruto powers, aren't we? Huh? Is that your build in the end?
I don't know. Can Naruto teleport? I think if I was going to be...
Let's do anime jumps, I think.
I think that the, ninja, jump really fast away so it looks like you're teleporting thing.
Yeah.
Is what they do.
Yeah.
John, you want to get Teleportation Circle, which is a 5th level conjuration spell.
Well, no, Teleportation Circle is the one that, takes a bunch of time, right?
Yeah, I guess because you would have to. You want like short range teleportation.
Yeah, you want like blink.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough 5e spell talk. You show up at Dorman's house.
Whoa, Blink is so cool.
Blink's pretty wicked, man.
Dude. Magic Initiate, Blink. Okay, Dorman, you there? It's Engrin.
You hear rustling around inside, and then,
Morning. How's it going?
Doing all right. Here to train?
Nope. Do you want... So, we're gonna... How do I say this? We're gonna go on a mission, and I was wondering if you wanted to join us.
He looks kind of like, shit, I knew this would happen. Look, I appreciate it, but, it's best I stay here.
Okay, I totally understand you want to stay, but if you don't mind me asking, why?
It's been a long time since I've been knight.
You don't feel confident in your abilities anymore? Because I killed a demon, and you can kick my ass.
No, I can still kick you. Yeah, no, I can kick your ass.
Yeah, and I can kill a demon, so imagine what you could do.
I can kill a lot of demons, probably.
Yeah. I like pat him on the shoulder.
Look,
Yeah,
there's a
you
lot
could
of...
kill a bunch of demons.
There's just a lot of memories vault back up there, and I don't really want to get into all that.
Alright, well, I do have a question. Do you know where we were when we met in that dream? Was it a real place?
Oh, yeah. It was up in the shores near Black Castle, where the burning had eviscerated part of the mountains.
Do you know who was living there?
Oh, that kid?
Yeah.
No, presumably he's one of the scholars there. I don't know. They keep to themselves. They're a pretty isolated group.
Was that kind of a secret place?
I mean, I was just on the shore. If there was... I don't know. I presume... You're the one that followed the kid. What'd you see?
Well, I mean, I doubt I'd be able to find the way to get to the entrance. Once we got there, I'd probably be able to remember, but doesn't really matter if we can't find it. I met an old man down there, and he saw that I was there. And I think that they can help, but if we can't find that place, then we'll just have to do without.
It said that the scholars of Black Castle are the estimated holdout of old knowledge from before the war, all of the secret research of the Empire, stuff like that. I imagine there's a lot of it that's just folktale kind of stuff, big scary castle deal, but there could be something to it.
But you won't help.
I can't.
Dorman, I get it. I know it's painful for you to revisit this, but I think that the world is a bit more important than your discomfort.
He doesn't say anything at first. He just gives a little shallow nod, not really looking at you. Right, well...
And not to say that, like, it isn't bad, whatever happened to you. You haven't really told me. I obviously can't make a judgment on that, but, it's good to be helpful. Okay, bye, Dorman.
See you, Engrin.
We're so good at talking to old people.
Dorman's not that old. I don't remember his exact age, but I can check.
Wasn't he like 40-something?
That's how old Elmford is. 40.
No, Elmford was like in his 60s, and like Elmford. Okay. Elmford is 332 years old. Dorman is 35. So.
Oh wow.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, Dorman's old, young as shit.
Yeah,
Get
man.
out of here, Dorman. Come on, we got adventuring to do.
Yeah,
He's in
Thiradin,
prime
I might
demon
need
slaying
you
age.
to convince him.
You need me to come over and knock some sense into him
Yeah.
with my
But
royal
first,
signet?
I'm gonna run all the way back to the meeting room.
Oh, God. Yeah, you run back. When you get there, it's later in the day. Ramilda's there speaking with various aides and advisors, and everybody's churning away at work.
We're going to Black Castle.
Oh. Yeah, you think,
That's where my vision was. Somewhere on the shore.
and you think that, what do you see in your vision? Why is this useful to, I do want to go to Black Castle. And
Dorman said it was probably some of the scholars, but Dorman is unwilling to assist us find the place that we met. So we'll have to do it on our own. Unless
Well,
one
I'm
of you guys
surprised.
knows a better way to convince Dorman. I tried to appeal to his sense of loyalty to the state, and that seems to have dispersed.
yeah, we tried that a while ago. But it wasn't really effective back then. Somehow I think just stewing in a little cottage on his own hasn't made him more amenable to us.
What happened?
Dorman, him and his husband Kirk were knights here. There was a praeton. Do you know what a praeton is? It's like a big magic elk bird thing. They're
So
vicious.
what I wish a hawk was?
You do not want to meet a praeton.
Is it magic?
Yes, but
Then
also
I do want to meet
wicked.
it. That's fine.
She gives you a little bit of like a concerned look.
Any kind of magic interests me, and I would like to study it and see if I can master that style of magic.
Well, the praeton in question had been attacking farms, livestock and farmers alike. And the two of them, Dorman and Kirk, were sent out to go stop it. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, but I know Kirk died in the fight. And Dorman, he didn't forgive himself. He quit and just, I don't know. He's been out there ever since. We've tried to convince him to come back, and he's been pretty resistant to the whole idea.
So we were able to trick one of the demons. Could we trick Dorman?
What do you mean? How?
I don't know. I mean, we lured him out. Could we create some sort of situation where he has to take up arms?
I mean, potentially. What do you have in mind?
I don't know. The best thing for that would be if a demon actually landed, but that wouldn't be good.
That would be very bad.
Mm-hmm. What if we made it seem like a demon landed?
So what? He runs up and sees a big hole in the ground.
Can Saren reanimate any of those old demons?
I don't think so, and I don't think that's really a great idea. Well,
I understand.
You know what?
We're just
I'm gonna say-
brainstorming here.
I'm pretty sure he can't. Because I went and talked to him after our meeting. He thinks that there was some kind of communication device that must have been within their pod.
But I didn't see anything.
I mean, it was getting dark and there was a lot of steam still. I don't know. From what he said, these things tend to be buried inside of the demons. They're all internal. But he was saying that he's working on a way to track them using their short-range communication or something. I don't
know what that means.
I don't really understand.
I thought that he couldn't do magic.
He claims it's not magic, or it's not really magic.
Wait, so he does do magic? He lied to me?
You'll have to talk to him about that.
Man.
But the important thing, though, Engrin, is that he was saying that he needs to get his hands on a live one in order to really break through, or if he had access to just a lot of information on them, but that's not something we have. I don't know where in the world we would find that.
Well, do you know where any of these scholars of Blackport might be hiding out?
It's Black Castle, and they, they live in Black Castle. It's a castle. It's
Well,
there.
the place I saw them in was not a castle. There was like a secret rock that they walked through.
Huh.
And
That's interesting.
I don't think I could see a castle. Could I?
Huh.
There wasn't a castle, right?
You couldn't see a castle from where
Right.
you were at. That's... What? Okay, walk me through this dream of yours. You've just had bits and pieces.
I fell asleep and then I was on the beach. And I looked over and I saw who I later found out to be Dorman. We introduced each other to ourselves. And he told me that he had a stone of power. So we showed each other our stones. Wait, no, I didn't. He didn't show me his. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And then this kid ran by. The name was like Frederick Larms or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I wrote it down when I woke up, but you know how dreams are. I don't know if I wrote it down right. And I followed him. And in there was a long hallway with a bunch of old runes. And there was actually the sword on my back, drawn on the wall. And then he went into a room and met this old guy, and the old guy looked straight at me and walked up to me and touched me, and I woke up.
Huh. That's really weird. Though if you found some kind of way into Black Castle, some kind of secret something, that might get them to talk to us, at the very least.
Dorman could lead us there.
You don't think you could?
I don't know where the place is. I mean, we could certainly comb the coast, and I'd probably recognize it, but it'd be easier if we had someone who'd actually been out there before and knows what they're looking at.
Right.
Because
it would be
like,
nice to have Dorman at our back. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, he can kick my ass any day.
How about you?
Maybe gold?
Maybe. I mean, we could try. We have money, but honestly, knowing him just the bit that I do, I think he would take more offense than anything at that, probably.
I could challenge him to a duel, and if I win, he has to come with us.
Yeah. I think that's your best plan so far. How about,
if I
okay,
could just beat him.
why don't you work on a plan to get Dorman. I'll start putting together what we need to make a journey out to Black Castle.
If only hawks were magic, I could use a hawk.